Hey guys, I'm Al from AlexPlaySports. This is a tutorial on the trick called Around the World ATW in freestyle football. I might start by saying that there are two ways of doing the ATW, where there's inside and outside, and also two different types would be kicking the ball, so when the ball is in the air, when you do keep ups, and then you're doing the ATW, or from a foot stall like this. You could try to do this ATW, which is kind of uncomfortable for me, but you might want to try it at the beginning. But then of course you want to try and you want to be able to do it while juggling, while you're doing keep-ups. So the ATW is pretty simple, but you have to take into account and pay attention to some details in order to land this trick. So first of all, it's a little bit of mobility issue on the hip here, up. You might want to do some simple dynamic stretches like this. Also this to the exterior slowly so you don't get injured. Also your knee will be solicited in some degree, but not very much. If you're doing just a simple ATW, your knee won't be in too much stress. Anyway, this is the trick. So the key thing is to kick the ball with your toes. If you're doing the ATW like this, with your foot going towards the inside, meaning if I'm a righty, my foot will go towards my left. So your foot goes towards the other foot. You first want to learn how to juggle with the ball close to your body. If you can't do that, you still could try to do the ATW trick. You will have to let the ball drop and then try to do the ATW. And about this ball drop, this would be a perfect first progression in learning this trick. Let the ball drop, but if it bounces too low, try to throw it a little bit more upwards, so it bounces a little bit more, so you get used to the specific movement around the ball and not the ball being down there and you just going easily with your foot over it. You have to go around the ball when the ball is about knee height. So you're gonna let the ball drop, not in front of your main foot that you're gonna do the trick with, but a little bit to the outside. And when the ball goes up, you try to go over it and then end up with your foot under the ball and kicking it up. And now this will be another thing, is to try to kick the ball from beneath, but also cutting the ball a little bit, so your foot won't go like this from down to up, but it will go something like this. Also keep in mind that you're not hitting the ball to the side, you're hitting the ball still under it, but at the moment of impact your foot will go to the side, but you're still kicking it just under the ball. Key elements: try to keep the ball close. I told you about the toes. So the ball is up, when it drops you are gonna meet it in the middle, and you have to get used to this, to lifting the ball up. So from the point that you're touching the ball, somewhere here. By the way, when you do the ATW trick, you have to kick the ball somewhere low, close to the ground, because if you're gonna kick it here up, you won't be able to go around it, because the ball is already up. If you kick it low, you raise the ball a little bit, and then you will have time and space. You will be able to go around over it. That will be the first progression. Then you might try this. You might try to kick the ball. You see, I'm kicking it a little bit up. I'm raising the ball up from the point of impact. The ball will go a little bit up. You shouldn't just leave the ball there, because the ball will drop. So you have to raise the ball a little bit from the position of contact. So from here, the ball has to be raised a little bit, and it will end up somewhere here. You just do the circular motion and then kick it up, and that's the ATW. I guess it's called the inside ATW. It's called when the ball stays to the inside, and this is called the outside ATW when the ball stays to the outside. Anyway, if you want to do it like this, for this kind of ATW, you will have to kick the ball more with your big toe. And of course, the rotation of your leg and your foot is in the opposite direction, of course, over the ball. So this is the ATW trick. Try those two variations at the beginning. So they are sort of halves of ATW tricks, or maybe 1/3. And then you can try like this, let the ball drop, and then do the ATW. If you can do it like this, then you can start to learn a trick from juggling. And this is it. I'm Al from AlexPlaySports. Good luck in practice, success. I wish you success. Leave me any comments, DMs if you're having trouble with this trick. Show me your tries. If you still can't do it perfectly, but you try it, you film yourself, you can send me that video, or you can post and tag me in a public post so I can see it, and I can maybe give you some extra tips on how you can improve it.